Modern machines have fancy interfaces with buttons, images, and animation. However, these interfaces take time to make, so many of the most powerful tools on your computer have a very simple interface: text. We're going to be using the terminal for all our work. The terminal is just another way to tell your computer to do stuff, but instead of clicking on things and tapping on things, you whisper beautiful incantations to it. There's actually 3 versions of this video. This version is if you're going to program on Windows. If you're going to use the browser development environment or macOS, find the relevant video in the description. On Windows, first open PowerShell by searching for it. And then type WSL to enter Linux. The terminal looks a bit intimidating at first, but actually works in a very simple way. You type a line of text and hit enter. The computer does stuff, maybe prints out some text that you can read, and then starts waiting for you to enter another command. For example, I can type echo hello, hit enter, and it'll spit out hello. If I write echo I love programming, the terminal will echo back I love programming. I can type clear and hit enter to clear the terminal. And I can type date to see the date and time. The terminal is like a file browser, where you're actually sitting in a particular directory. It starts in your home directory. If you type ls, which means list, it'll print out what's in the directory. On Windows, your home directory, confusingly, isn't this home page. It's under C drive, users, then whatever your username is. I'd recommend pinning it to this quick access sidebar. Now we can see that all of the files in the Explorer window show up in the listed terminal. You might also notice that the terminal shows a little bit more because it also shows hidden files. If I want to explore a different directory, I type cd for change directory with the name of the directory, in this case documents. After hitting enter, it'll move into the directory. Typing ls reveals the contents of my documents directory. In the terminal, typing 2 periods or ... refers to the directory that contains this one. So since documents is in the home directory, typing cd ... brings me back to the home directory. Let's create a new directory for our programs. I can use make dir, which stands for make directory, to create a new directory called projects. You can see the new directory shows up here. Let's also create a folder called first program. We're using an underscore instead of a space. I'd avoid using spaces in file and directory names until you're more familiar with the terminal. After we change into the directory, we're ready to create our first program. Play around with the terminal to get comfortable with the basics. You can see a list of the common commands we'll need at codeaesthetic.io/malloc/terminal. And I have some specific experiments on my site as well.